Yo, yo, yo. I thought there would be no people this early, but some of you are here already. Sorry. I can only say sorry. This is not gonna be long live stream because I will watch hockey later. Hockey game. Like hour and 15 minutes live stream. You want scary haunted story? I don't have quite that in my experience. If there was one, I probably would not hold on to it and just let it go, forget it. Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Hello, no one. No problem, CD. I'm Chris. You can call me Chris. Today actually maybe there will be another live stream much later after 3.5 hours. We'll see. Because I better like to do these live streams at night. Why am I so silent? Why are you not silent? Is your mind not silent? Afrin. Miriam, man, it's just this lightning. Nitish, this account is about self-inquiry. Yes, I can read in Russian. Have I noticed a surge in spirituality these days? Nope. Haven't noticed it. But of course, lots of stuff happens for human minds at the same time, like global changes. DJ Buddha, Yo Kali. DJ Buddha is popping. I don't know what is Kali Yuga cycles, but no, it's life is about cycles. You don't have to believe it or don't believe it. You just can see it, experience it. Kali, this is for you. What do you understand by this? Because some people really prefer spirituality over all the rest. They go so deep in it and forget about rest of their life. It's not bad, it's not good. I just wanted to light this out. Come on, YouTube, you can do better. Give this content to someone who needs it. Content or no content. Kali, well, yes, I just wanted to point out that many deeply spiritual seekers, persons, becomes obsessed with spirituality. They become trapped in it. They feel like they are getting somewhere, but actually they are deeply trapped. Thanks, CD Journey. No, I'm not French, I'm Latvian. Yo, 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 Chandu. Super early stream just for you, Chandu. Greetings, greetings. Chandu, I suppose some nights you are sleeping, some nights you are not sleeping. Thought bender, Kali, spit it out. How can my thoughts be bended? Even if they would be bended, that would not change anything. That would not change me as no me. That would not make strong belief to appear as me as the thinker. Yes, Yuzdub, you can borrow money. I mean in life. But make sure you pay it back. No, Stefan, I'm not Buddhist. I am not I am. I am just this moment. But I definitely have in my persona some kind of impact from maybe also Buddhism. How to become cool, chill from psycho mind. Well, accept the mind. Love your mind. Treat it well. Yes, Arpana Garval. Kali, well, you can't imagine that. That's all I can tell you. Well, you can try. All of us can try to imagine that kind of reality. But that's nothing. Only small imagination. Very limited imagination. For me as well, every day through my mind runs lots of different thoughts about reality, similar as yours. But that is just how mind is playing. All these imaginations, they don't bring you closer to what is already. Arbana Garval, realization, pure realization of no centered self, no fixed self. It has been almost half a year. What's up, Jenny? But Kali, I just suppose you wanted to type interesting comment. Well, that was interesting comment, but how can it break mind? Yo-Yo King. Hello, Arthur. Your guy. My topic starts and ends where your questions or comments arise. Has it changed anything fundamentally in your outer life or even in your mind and body? Quite a lot, Arpana Garval. Lots of things has changed since that. I just objectively see it. Probably you want to know some specific things. Well, that would take time for me to think about them. But I can say to you that I just naturally notice how realization of no fixed self is slowly somehow balancing the life. connecting all dots, connecting aspects of life, connecting chakras, simply and silently. No, I'm not American, and my name is Chris, and I am 34 years old. And I have wife. And no, I'm not upset. Yo, Vicky, yo, Mimi. Yo, new name. New name today is gonna be also a night stream. After I will watch hockey game. Just wanted to do a live stream and see if someone pops up earlier as well. I'm creepy as fuck. Actually, that's a compliment. Thank you. All the words you can tell to me what I am. Do you realize all you are saying is what I am not? Ramal, language of silence is language of wisdom, for real. But language of silence should not fight in you. Language of thoughts, language of silence, language of language. Those are basically the same appearances in life. Thanks, Vicky, you too. We all are unique. Kramo, you know, honestly, I am totally spaced out and focused at the same time. Do you know how it's possible? Ramal, what do you mean when you say, if still there is you, then means ego is not dissolved? Ramal, do you even know what this means? I mean, do you have thoughts about how ego should be? how idea of you in your mind should be, or you experience this right now. Do you know, do you know what means ego dissolving? You dissolving? Do you really know? Do you really experience it? Or you have thoughts about it? There is big difference. Yo finds. Valid. Humility, humidity doesn't matter. All the words, well, they matter the same. But if something really matters for you in your mind, then you are being tricked. I mean, not specifically you are being tricked if something matters for you in your mind, but if you identify with this fact, this appearance of something being a big matter for you. Ramal, no one can be prepared for letting go illusion of self. No one can be prepared for facing idea of you in your mind. No one can be prepared for letting go doubt, fear, boringness. It's not about preparing. You always need what is here and now. This is the only preparation. This moment is always the only preparation. Always something new. Yo, observer. Well, this is not actually sunlight. Observer, this is just evening light, daylight. In sunlight, I would look even more differently, brother. Ramo, why do I have to do anything? Why? Why do I need it? Why do you need it? No, Chabik, you are not illusion. In chat. But this I am, idea of I am in you, well, you'll find out. Yes, DC Clark, but always unintentionally. I would say everything that I have experienced in my spiritual journey, self-inquiry, has happened unintentionally, because I never tried to be something specific, reach something specific. My whole spiritual practice was always just be, realize whatever there is, observe what is. Well, I focused on silence, that's all. So this was some kind of aim, this silence. But this silence dude is something else. It's something totally else than focusing on your thoughts only. Ramal, no, you don't show me attitude, just well, you show something, but I don't know if it's attitude or something else. Yes, Ramal, Ramana Maharishi is my brother from another mother. Same as you. Yes, see the journey. But that kind of experience, well, don't stick with it as well. Because there is no experience that will stick with you forever. There is no state who should be there in you forever. Just notice, just see, just find out. Is there you in anything? Is there you in you? Is there you in these experiences? Rana, you say if you can't undo something in life which shouldn't be happening. What do you mean shouldn't be happening? Everything that happens should happen. If you don't like something that is happening, well, don't do it. Learn from it. Rana, this is how you can reach, let's say reach. It's not like there is something to reach, but let's say reach. You can reach complete okayness, well, by being okay. By seeing that nothing is wrong. Even if something is wrong, it's not wrong. Arpan Agarwal, I like your questions today. What's been your main practice before awakening and for how many years? Arpana Garwal. Main practice for me for 16 years was just recognizing silence in mind. That's all. Not doing anything, just recognizing silence and holding on to it. I thought that this silence is final something. I thought that this inner silence is enlightenment. I thought that this inner silence is something that where I as someone, or I as this silence, have to go deeper and deeper and fade in it. Well, that was not the truth in the end, but this was my only practice, inner silence, letting go all the rest, letting life to happen. But I really judged myself if I was not, how do you say, disciplined enough to recognize this silence. And I trained my attention really in direction of recognizing this silence almost 24/7. But this did not end inner struggles. This did not end a search for something more. So for 16 years I just thought I need more inner silence. I did not recognize I'm holding it as hostage. But this silence, it really trained my ability to notice, to let go thoughts, emotions. And at the end, this holding on to inner silence helped me to let go the need to recognize this inner silence. This helped me to lose importance also from this inner silence as me. Sorry, this was a long talk. I really don't like to talk that much as just connecting directly with comments. You have similar practice since years. That's cool, actually. Main problem is that your software dev job demands your focus. Arpana Garwal. In reality, Arpana Garwal, this was a huge, actually, deal breaker, a huge realization for me as well when I realized that holding attention, well, when I realized that if your attention is present or if it's not present, if it's in some job, it doesn't matter, because in both of these cases, actually, there is no you behind it. There comes a point when you lose fear to lose attention to silence. There comes a time when you lose fear to not be present. But this can happen only when ego is seen clearly, when inner control is seen clearly, where it is hiding. No, I'm not Scandinavian. Yo Addison. Did it ever happen that you were silent for long, that you fell asleep? This sleep thing, when you just relax your body, relax mind, and hold on attention to silence. Sleep comes only if you are not used to it, or if you have not meditated for many days. Well, then you will be very sleepy at first, when your mind is relaxing. But this changes after that, and you can experience some crazy states of deep mind. Yes, Ramal, in material world and also in your inner world, nothing should change. And even if something is changing, there is no problem in that. Everything is accepted as it is. What change is just perception, identification. That's the biggest change. You keep the percentage of attention on your breath. Arpan Garwal will, yes, do this as long as it's needed. But like I said before, just keep grinding until there is no one who grinds. Yes, Ramal, you start to notice that now is the only reality. These thoughts about time, about past, future, they happen as well only now. Ramal, once you awaken, it doesn't mean that you stop to dream in night. And it does not mean you don't have deep sleep. And it doesn't mean that when you will die, you will have some kind of conscious experience. All of this is not in your hands as someone who should and can control this. Trust your body, trust your mind. The life is taking care of you. The life is taking care of your personality, even if it's punishing you, even if it's making you suffer. But what people do, they create illusion in them that they are the ones living their lives, that they are managing their lives, totally controlling. You do get glimpses of non-doership and then you just stay in beingness. But you can definitely get completely lost. Well, Arpana Garval, as a practice, until you need this, when you get lost, just notice the moment you are back, present. Do nothing more, just notice. But all these thoughts that wants to analyze, why were you lost? Well, just for me, it was very hard to let go these kind of thoughts, these kind of feelings. I always wanted to touch the thoughts. And it was super uncomfortable to let them be as they are. Maybe this is what should happen to you as well. If you get lost, don't judge yourself. If judging happens, don't judge it as well. Yo, Shivam. Arpan Garwal, I mean, when you say you stay in beingness, well, this kind of feeling still creates in you a subject and object, you as subject and beingness as object. When you will see that you as someone who stays in beingness and beingness both are the same objects, then something in you will fade. When you will see that being lost in your mind and not being present is just another thought, is just another appearance in this moment. It's just a weird thought, weird movement in this moment. The sensation of you being lost is just another thought, basically. That will also make some kind of realization in you. Being lost and also feeling of being lost is just another movement. You see that you cannot experience in life, in your mind, anything that will not change, that will not leave you. And all the content in your mind is okay, should be there. Many people who are into spiritual path, they think that it would be only normal if you would have only thoughts, no mixed feelings, no thoughts mixed with feelings. almost like there just should be thoughts and I shouldn't feel anything. But this is another illusion. All of these are still just movements in your mind. All of this, what I said. If this, what I said, makes you feel something, these feelings will go away. This need to understand what I said is also just a movement in your brain. You can look at it or you can forget it. If you look at it and touch it, well, it will create some kind of identification, continue the old cycles. But these cycles as well are not that serious actually. Yes, Pragiya, Anette is working. Why should I plan to serve army? Chandu, this is what you are asking, Chandu. Man, why would I answer that? Jordan, well, I don't have my personal Jesus. I don't know how about you. If you have your personal Jesus, if you are happy, free, peaceful, like really, well, don't change anything. If this can make you really in peace, and so on, all the things you are searching for, if they are there already in you, if you see, then okay, then hold your personal Jesus. I have no thoughts on that. But that's not my story. Yes, observer. They will ask my credit card numbers. Clemson, that's actually a funny comment. Because there is a Twitch streamer who plays Fortnite. I watch him all the time. And today he announced he will do face reveal. So if you are talking, if you are inspired by this today, then what's the possibility? But that's why your comment is actually funny for me. What is the greatest thing you've learned? The greatest thing I have learned is that, dude, greatest things to learn continues all the time. There is no point when something is fully learned. You just stay open always. This moment is changing all the time. And there is nothing more true than this moment. The fact of this moment always being there, always changing. wild, wild one, or wild sea, or wild side. I guess wild side, sorry. Mm, man, you would have to specify, because there is no one something that I have achieved. You achieve something all the time, something bigger or smaller. You let go these achievements all the time. Opinions on emotions? That is a good question. Well, I just see emotions the same way I see my hand moving, the same way I see my thoughts, the same way I see clouds passing by, people walking around me. Everything is a movement. Even your perception of it is a movement. You, as someone who is perceiving your emotions, is actually the same as emotions. And we all are connected in this kind of existence. We all are same part of this movement. Bye Ramol. Yo man, has your ability to concentrate improved significantly since awakening? Well, yes and no, Arpan Agarwal. Because when you are okay with whatever is, concentration starts to work more sharply, because it happens naturally when it's needed. You let go the one who thinks, who deeply feels that he should or she should decide when to concentrate and when not. You let go, you just let life happen naturally, whatever there is in this moment. I would say that, well, this is yes part, and no part is that it doesn't matter. You just, you see, about concentration, you don't live in life, walk around and think, when will I need to concentrate more? What will be the next something that will happen? As the same way you don't think about what will be the next thought. All of this happens spontaneously. Need to concentrate. If it's needed, it will be there. Your ability to concentrate is comes more from how rested you are, how your body is rested, what kind of training, mind training do you have in concentration. After you awaken, dude, this physical life, this mental life does not change. It's the same body, same thoughts, same skills. Your skills are upgraded. All kinds of skills are upgraded as long as you live. Yet you can perceive, you can see that there is no identification, no fixed mental, real you behind anything that happens in your life. Pragia, yes, no answers. I really like yes, no answers because it makes your mind discomfortable. Mind wants to, not mind, let's say ego, the personal self identification part in mind. It wants to hold on to some yes or no. It does not like the answer that there is yes and no at the same time. How to release all stuck emotions, which became a disease in the body. CD journey. There are two sides also in this. Because how do I let go emotions? First, just don't touch them, let them move in you. They will leave you. If you touch them, they will not leave you. If you just let something to be in you do its work, it will leave you. But second part is more physical. Some emotions are stuck in you because they need emotion to pass by. They need physical movement. So lots of emotions, actually stuck emotions, can be let go through physical movement. If you have ability to move, to run, to walk, then do it. It really helps with emotions. What is definition of nothingness? According to me, definition of nothingness is opposite to somethingness. That's all. In your room there are furniture or stuff, and there is a space. In your mind there is content and there is no content. No content can be described as stillness, silence. What do I mean with don't touch emotions? It means allow them to be. Try to just notice them, because if you will try to fight them, tell yourself that this is bad, this will create inner war. If you allow them, not only emotions but also thoughts about these emotions, just whatever appears in this moment, just notice it and don't add nothing to it. Don't add extra something from you. Leave your energy just hanging onto nothing. And if there also comes a thought in you, how do I do this? Just notice this. Don't add nothing to this. If this creates some bad feeling in you, just notice it. Don't try to add nothing to it. Sorry, I haven't read lots of comments. But it's not physically possible if I answer some of you. Chandu, you need motivation line for confidence. Dude, your level of confidence can be raised in many ways, Chandu. Awakening can help in some way, but dude, this life is about learning, about growing, about physicality. Everything in this life is somehow physical, also your thoughts, also your confidence. There are lots of ways, dude. I don't know one. Chandu, face what you fear, okay? Face what you fear. And when this fear comes, let them come. If thoughts about this fear comes, let them come. Let them be. Love them. Accept them. Your confidence can grow like this when you just see that behind the lack of confidence there is actually nothing. Behind fear there is actually nothing. Behind you there is actually nothing. Do not let bro near ladies. Dhanraj Kumar, I would say I am 50% introvert. No, I would say I'm 60% introvert and 40% extrovert. If I would be total introvert dude, you wouldn't see me here. And I wouldn't go to parties as well. Wouldn't do DJing and stuff. Some comment about spontaneity. Well, spontaneity is just simplicity. Spontaneity is this moment when you live with not holding on to anything, even if holding on happens, you don't hold on to it as well because you see that it will pass as well. Well, that is spontaneity. Is the word spontaneity. Sorry about my English. In this introvert extrovert thing, whatever you feel you are right now, it will change. All that is your personality right now will change. Maybe you have some illusions that the same way you are right now, you will be that forever. That's not like, it's not how it works. So don't worry about those things. What is best thing to do in life? There is no one best thing to do in life, dude. Your life is about your life, your body, your mind. You have to deal with it, your choices. When I say you have to deal with it, maybe you can also see that this necessarily does not create belief in you behind this. It does not make identification with choices, maker of choices. Swarup. Swarup, life is about anything that you are perceiving at this moment. There is no fixed one something. Because if you want me to answer you like meaning or meaningless, these are same thoughts. Or do you want to live in belief in one or another? It will always be just a belief. It will always be just what is there in you right now. Someday you maybe feel there is meaning, or there is meaning in A, B, C, or D, something. Someday you feel meaningless. Meaning and meaningless can coexist. You reached the end of YouTube. That's good. I don't believe you. See the journey. If you feel difficult with people speaking publicly, get social anxiety, well, these are things that you can work on in different ways. But if you want some kind of changes in you, then practice letting go. Practice presence and practice letting go. Practice seeing who is behind your suffering, who is behind feeling uncomfortable, feeling anxiety. Who is behind it? Is there someone behind it? Practice seeing it. But dude, if you want to practice social skills, you can, there are so many ways how you can practice actually mindfulness and all this stuff. I actually, in my life, I also practiced to let go by doing things I don't like to do. For example, I walked on a street and just randomly gave to some person something, or just walked on the street and started to do squats, like, or push-ups, just something weird that makes your brain to step out for a second, or run marathon. There are so many physical ways how you can break yourself, the borders of ego, embarrass yourself publicly in some healthy way. Brothers and sisters, I have to go to watch hockey game. Maybe I will do another live stream after 3 hours for the most dedicated ones. But yes, I did today earlier live stream because I want to watch World Hockey Championship, where my country's team today is playing with Germany, against Germany. Yes, there are so many comments I could answer and talk about them, but not right now. And I have to order some food as well through my phone. Amma, okay, don't let me go, but I will let you go. Yes, Samantha, letting go is an amazing feeling. I will be back, don't worry, but probably most of you will be sleeping, or many of you actually see me here for first and last time of your life. So GG's. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. Yes, I have six-pack. Yo, yo. Behind some belly fat.